Okay, you're
Okay,
live.
hello everybody. Today, me and my brother Burim are going to talk about how we handle exceptions using exception handling, exception noise cancellation pattern. We write our failing test and we pass them. And yeah, I hope that would be great together.
Yeah.
Okay, so our
Um,
brother Burim will start.
mm,
We can see your screen and
so up to date. Got up to date. So we're gonna go to exception. So we're doing the refugee validation exception.
now we are actually So we'll first write a failing test,
Okay.
and then yeah, I'm going to make it pass.
Okay.
So so you're going to create a refugee service tests dot exceptions dot add. Yeah,
Okay.
in the unit test project, please
In the unit.
go to the foundation service. Yeah, unit test
Okay.
project. It was in the
Foundation.
last in the at the bottom of the solution explorer.
Okay. Right here.
Yeah, here. Yeah.
At
So
the
currently
at the refugee service test validation ad.
No, instead of validations, we will create a new
Oh, a
file
new.
that says
Okay.
exceptions.
Okay. A new class.
Partial class, yes.
Okay. So go to the click on foundation and right click
Of
on it.
course, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Add class.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna name it exception.
Yeah, you're going to name it Refugee Service Tests.
See that? Oop, I'm missing an E.
Dot exceptions.
Dot exception.
Exceptions, yeah. Dot
Exception. Exception.
dot add. Exceptions
Oh, what's an ask? Okay. Dot
dot
add.
add. Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Add. Okay. There we
Okay.
go. Okay.
Now make some changes in the file. Add header.
Yes, we have to add. Okay. Where's the
Yeah,
header?
if you can go to the here, yeah. Just click Control dot.
Control dot. Oh, okay. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Yeah, get rid of this line too.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's enough. One line is enough. So since we have a number of refugee service test classes,
Mhm.
you just need to make it partial. After
Make it.
public, say partial.
Oh, public mistake par.
Par with T. Yeah. Par.
Par. Like that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Now it's not yelling. It's good.
And we're gonna go in the bracket.
Yeah, just go inside. Yeah, and say fact. So first will be yeah. This is an attribute. Give it inside these brackets.
We're doing fact. Why is it going to A?
Yeah. Open and close. Brackets first.
Oh, okay. Open and close bracket. Okay.
Those ones with angles.
Oh, I
square
see, I see, I
brackets.
see, I see. Okay, that's correct. So,
These are annotations, you know?
these ones, okay.
Okay, just type fact. Yeah. Control dot to bring in the namespace.
Control. This
It's
one, right
coming
there.
from X unit. Yeah.
Next unit, and we're just gonna go enter.
Okay. Yeah, go to the next line and say. So the name of the test would be should throw critical exception.
Okay.
Should throw critical dependency exception on add if SQL exception
Okay. Sure.
occurs. So yeah.
Pro exception.
Yeah. Should throw not exceptions, critical dependency exception.
Pro.
Yeah,
Okay.
first say it's public,
Oh, the public
async,
one.
task. Yeah, don't forget.
On the phone.
Async. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, this.
this
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Should throw critical dependency exception.
Control critical. Yeah. Is that good?
On yeah, on add.
On. That's async, right?
Yeah, on add if SQL error occurs.
Cool.
SQL error occurs. It's OCCURR.
Oh,
Occurs.
okay.
Occurs. Yeah, you
Occur.
don't need, I guess. Yeah, I guess you don't need E.
Occur.
Occurs. Occurs, yeah. And log it async. And log it async.
That's a long message.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, just open and close brackets because it's a method, method declaration. Yeah, just open and close brackets. Yeah, not curly ones. Yeah,
Oh,
curly
okay.
ones are needed, and you need also those
Then the other
ordinary
one,
ones as
got
well.
it. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, correct. Yeah, just go inside the body.
Okay. Now we do.
Even when then.
Okay. So, then,
Yeah, when then.
oh, when then?
And then, yeah. So, yeah, let me explain this first, and then we're going to create
Okay.
the test. So, sharing my screen.
We're sharing screen. Hold on. Let me go.
Okay. So you can see it right now.
Yeah, I can.
So, okay. So this is our database. This is our broker. This is our service. And this is the controller. Okay. Let me say it API. This is the database. Okay, now we have validated what's coming from API. So up until now, we validated what's coming from API. We ensured that this is valid. It is not null. Everything is good, right? So this part, our service knows how to handle what's coming from API side.
Okay.
Now, from today, we started working on this part. So what if the database crashes and it throws some SQL exception? How our service handles that situation? So this is our first job today.
Okay.
And in here let's count the dependencies first. So we had initially we had um, broker inside our service, right?
Yeah.
We only called storage broker insert refugee async. Okay. We called this first, and then our business logic grew. We start handling datetime validations, and this is now the second dependency. And the first dependency is the datetime broker, because while validating the input, datetime broker, and this is storage broker, right? So in order for us to test how our service behaves when our storage broker throws SQL exception, we don't need to actually throw that exception from the storage broker itself. You know why?
Yeah.
Because the unit test doesn't actually care about who is throwing the exception or when this exception is thrown. The main purpose is how it behaves if such a case happens. So what we are going to do, since the first dependency of our service is datetime broker, we mock it so that it throws SQL exception for us.
Okay.
What we will gain from this? We will gain maybe a dozen of lines of code. We don't need to write it. We don't need to set up our datetime broker to work correctly, right? To work as expected. For example, we don't need to set up right now. If we throw SQL exception from datetime broker, we don't need to set up our datetime broker to make all the validation pass. Do you remember we said set up the datetime broker to return the random datetime? Do you remember we did that?
Yeah.
We don't have to do that right
At this
now. If
point?
we
Okay.
if we throw the exception from this.
Okay.
So the main purpose of it is to get to minimize the code we write
Mm-hmm.
and keep the test very short
Mm-hmm.
and uh, how do you say, to the point, right?
Yeah. Straight to the point.
Straight to the point, yeah. So that's what we are going to do. So first, yeah, let me quickly write. So the first thing would be to create random refugee. So what we call it, some refugee.
Okay.
We don't care whether it's random or not right now. So we say some refugee, but we, since we have create random refugee, we use that.
Okay.
Then okay, what we are going to do is to create SQL exception.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to call it SQL exception. Then we make, so what should we make a new inner exception? We say the name of it, so it will be okay. Sorry for that.
That's okay.
So failed refugee storage exception. So we failed to store, right? So
Mm-hmm.
this is going to, and we give it a name as just like this.
Same. Okay.
And then we wrap it to dependency exception.
Okay.
Wrap it with dependency exception. So do you remember we wrapped our validation exceptions to uh, validation exception as well? So we had invalid refugee exception, and if we wrapped it
Mm-hmm.
with validation exceptions. In this case, we wrap it with dependency exception.
Okay.
So fifth, we set up datetime broker to throw this guy,
SQL exception.
equal exception.
Mm-hmm.
So then we are in the then section. We call the method, and then we check whether the um, whether the service is throwing the expected exceptions.
Okay.
So this is a game plan.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead and share your screen, and we'll do it together.
Okay. You can see my screen, right?
Uh, yeah, I can. Yeah, we can.
You can? Okay. Can you see
So,
my Visual
okay.
Studio?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So we're gonna create some.
Yeah, first give it a type.
Alright.
The type of it would be refugee. Yeah, just bring in the namespace. Yeah, control dot.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Refugee.
Yeah, we call it some refugee because we don't care whether it's random. Uh,
Don't let me.
yeah, equals.
Other refugee.
Yeah, we
Equals?
had we create random refugee. Do you remember we had that method? Create random refugee.
Oh, sweet.
So it populates the object for us. Yeah, this guy.
Keep going. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go to the next one.
Mm-hmm. So type SQL exception.
Is it capital or no?
Yes, with capital. SQL.
How do you do that?
I just type L. It should go exception. Yeah, it's trying to be smart, but
Okay. X. Okay. SQL. X.
mm-hmm. Okay. Control dot to bring in the namespace. Mm-hmm. Look,
Fine. Okay.
that's what the database might throw.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
these are not in the system, so that's why they give you the.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do
Mm-hmm.
equal.
So yeah, SQL exception. Yeah, you need to give it a name, brother.
SQL Exception Refugee, right?
No, you say SQL exception. Just the same name as the type.
Oh,
Yeah,
SQL
this guy.
Exception. Okay, this one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, equals. And we need to create this exception in the main partial class. So just say, just leave the method name as get SQL exception here, and we'll create it
Get
in the
SQL.
main partial class. Yeah, get SQL exception. Yeah, and yeah, don't forget the parentheses, yeah, and the semicolon, yeah. Just go to the main partial class. Let's create it.
Okay. New partial class.
Yeah, it's just above that file. Just look at the Solution Explorer.
Oh, solution for
Yeah, this guy. Just one file above it. This guy, yeah.
refugee test. Thank you. Okay.
Double click on that. Scroll down a little. Yeah, more. Yeah, you can start from here, somewhere here.
Oh, from here, line 61.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's also a private class, we don't really need to put it above the public classes or
Okay.
public members, right? So say private static static.
Okay.
So it returns SQL exception. Say SQL exception. And let's name it. Bring in the namespace, brother.
Oh, it's supposed to be like that.
No, it's correct.
Oh, is it correct with a capital?
Yeah, it's correct. So
Is it?
just bring in the namespace. Go to the type. Yeah, click on the type SQL
Okay.
exception,
Okay.
and click Control dot. See,
Okay.
and just say get SQL exception.
Equal, right? Get SQL. Oh,
Get
no,
SQL
no. Okay,
exception.
get SQL.
How we named it in
Okay.
it should be the same as the calling. Get SQL exception.
Do this.
Mm-hmm.
Do we do the fat arrow?
Fat arrow. This is one liner.
And we do new.
Yeah. So for some reason, just type formatter services. I'm not sure. Yeah,
Format?
just formatter services. Yeah. Formatter.
Format.
Yeah, services.
That would be okay. I think it's supposed to be purple.
Okay, can you control dot in it?
Control. Oh.
Do you have anything?
No.
No. Okay.
Six
Give me a sec.
potential fixtures. Okay. Wait a minute.
Yeah, hold
Oh,
on. Let me.
formatted services.
Yeah, there is this formatter services. Look, the second.
The second one. So we're gonna go to the second one.
Yeah, the second one. No, not this one.
This
No,
one.
yeah, this guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just click on that. Okay, dot.
Instead of dot.
Uh-huh. It should be get uninitialized object.
Get uninitialized object right here.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah, this is the method. And open and close parentheses.
Okay.
Type of. Type of. Uh-huh. SQL exception. Yeah, open and close parentheses. Yeah, parentheses. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, SQL exception. That just type SQL exception.
Oh, what happened?
No,
Oh, not SQL resolution. There we go.
SQL exception. Okay. Yeah, and don't forget to close the parentheses. You opened one and you didn't close. Uh-huh.
That.
Yeah, like that. And yeah,
Maybe I
semicolon.
can- Semicolon.
So what it does, look, the get uninitialized object,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, creates an instance of the object that you pass as a type
Okay.
inside inside this as a parameter. So what you should do, you should cast what it has returned to SQL exception one more time.
Oh, retype it again.
Yeah, you know how to cast. You go to in front of the value, go to in front of formatter services.
Format this. Okay, in front of it. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Right here.
Open and close parentheses, and inside it say SQL exception. Yeah, like this. Uh-huh. Inside of parentheses, yeah. Just type SQL exception.
It's right there.
Exception, yeah, this guy. Uh-huh.
That's
Now
nice one.
it can create, it can create a SQL exception instance for us.
Okay.
And now you can go to the test and we can continue writing the test.
Okay, let me just save it. Okay. Yeah, right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there it is. So since we have SQL exception right now,
Mm-hmm.
let's create failed refugee storage exception.
Okay.
Yeah, just type failed.
Yeah, like that.
Mm-hmm. Failed refugee storage exception. Failed refugee. No, not exception storage, but storage exception.
Okay. Failed refugee storage.
Yeah. Exception. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's correct. Since we don't have this type yet, Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just continue writing. Yeah, let's create it first.
Okay.
Yeah, just copy this,
Copy this.
copy all of this. Yeah. Um, yeah, the name only.
Okay.
Okay, copy.
Like, copy.
Yeah, now let's go to models, refugees, exceptions folder. Models,
Model.
refugees,
Refugee exception folder. Okay.
exceptions here, yeah. Yeah, right click on that and say add new class.
Add new class.
Paste the name.
It's the one that I copied, right?
Yeah. Okay. Say add.
Add. Okay. And now we're gonna do the same thing. Get the thing.
Yes, one more time. Try one more time.
There we
Okay,
go.
now.
Um,
So since this is exception,
mm-hmm.
it should have it should inherit from exception library. You
X.
know? Yeah,
X.
just do you remember how we
Is that the X unit?
inherited?
Oh, X, X, oh. Instead of exception, it's going to be X exception.
Uh-huh. Do you
Okay.
remember how we inherit from different classes?
Mm-hmm. I believe it was like,
Yeah, I remember you read all of this.
yes.
Let's have a memory test.
Is it X
Yeah, do you remember
exception?
how we inherit from different classes? Do you remember?
We did the
Inheritance.
or inheritance. Mm,
Yeah, I can help if you don't
okay.
remember. Okay, so you put um you put uh how do you call two dots? I
Oh,
forgot.
2 dots in the body?
Yeah, after the class name, failed refugee storage exception.
After that?
Yeah, just type co- not
Dot.
comma, not semicolon, a colon. Just just click
Oh,
colon.
like this? No, not that. Like this?
It's comma, brother. Colon. Do you remember?
Colon.
Semicolon.
Not semicolon. Okay, colon. Hmm. Okay. Dude, what is it? The colon. What are the colon?
Yeah. Let me...
Hmm. It's not the parentheses. It's not. Okay. Is it this one?
Look at Discord, brother.
Okay, let me get this. Oh, the two. Okay, got it. Okay, the 2 dots. Okay. The 2 dots. Okay, I was kind of close. This one.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And you specify the class name that you want to inherit from. It's
Which
X
which
exceptions.
is X. That's
Uh-huh.
this one, right?
Yeah.
Does there need to be a space on there or no? Or is that okay?
Exceptions is a namespace, so get rid of S here. It will be the type, and it will bring the
Oh, get rid of the S. Okay,
mhm,
exception like that.
control dot.
Control. Okay. I'm still gonna give
It
it
says
though.
using exceptions. Look.
Okay.
Yeah, it needs some space
Oh, this one needs space.
here.
What
Yeah,
the heck?
yeah. Just give it a space
What's that?
before and after colon.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Cause like
Okay. So, do you remember how we create constructors?
constructors in the body, right?
Yes. Uh huh.
No.
Inside the body. say CTOR and just tab twice. Okay, you have the constructor.
Okay. Also, there's another one. Public fail. The set of class is just public.
hmm So
And
this is
then,
the constructor of a class. So what is basically constructor? Constructor is used when you create object out of this class.
mm-hmm.
This method will be used. So do you remember how we pass values to the constructor of inherited class or parent class?
We do the var variable.
No, we don't do that.
Mm.
Yeah, let me help you out. So go to go at the end of this constructor parentheses. Do you see after failed refugee in line 12?
Line
Yeah, here.
12.
Yeah, at the
In the oh,
no,
in the end.
no,
Okay.
in the end, just click enter and go to the new line.
Oh, the base
See?
thing. Okay, okay, this
Yeah,
one. Oh,
base.
okay. Oh, the
Okay.
base. Yeah, I remember this one.
Yeah, just tab it.
Yeah.
And inside this base, go
Do we write a
inside this,
message?
yeah, message. Yeah.
Capital
So
or a
our
lowercase message?
lowercase. It's a
Mm,
parameter name.
okay, this one message.
Yeah, this guy. Give it a colon. Opens. We'll write a string. So it would be failed.
So it's gonna be string fail.
Just open and close double quotes, because we
Oh,
are
okay,
passing
hold on.
string value here.
Double quote. This one.
Failed refugee storage error occurred.
Failed.
hmm
Refugee storage.
hmm Storage error occurred. Yeah, it would be great if you could lowercase the rest of the words other than failed, because
Okay, yeah.
it's a
Okay,
it's just a sentence.
got it. There we go, like that. On
Uh-huh.
the O as well.
Okay. And I didn't know, but occurred has two R's in it. I didn't know
It
that.
has two R's, not two C's.
Two C's and two R's.
Really?
Yeah. So comma after occurred.
Oh, comma.
Yeah, put comma and say contact support.
Context support.
So basically, what the message is saying, we run into problem with SQL or with storage. So the system doesn't know what to do. So contact the support.
Context support. That's okay.
Okay, contact with A. It should probably be A, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, not can't. Going. C
C
O C
O
O N T A.
A. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, contact. There we
Contact
go.
support, and then
Mm-hmm.
put comma. After the double quotes,
After
because we
the
are passing the second parameter here. Yeah.
comma.
Yeah. See, it says inner exception. Do you want to pass inner exception? Yes, we want.
Yes.
So
Okay.
yeah, go to the new line.
New
It's too
line.
long. Yeah, go to the new line here. Okay, and say inner exception.
Inner
Inner.
exception was right there. That's fine.
Yeah, this one. So we are passing inner exception, but we don't have it yet. Yeah, you don't need this
I
column.
need it.
Yeah. Where do we get that inner exception from? So we pass this inner exception to our
Mm-hmm.
constructor.
Okay.
Yeah, go to the line 12, go inside the parentheses.
This one.
Yeah, and type exception here. with E.
Exception. Let's say this one.
Exception. Yeah, this guy. Mm-hmm.
And then,
Yeah,
oh,
and give it a name as inner exception.
exception is inner.
Inner exception, just as we did in line 14.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
then
yeah, and bring in the namespace of exception here.
bring in the name. Okay, this one.
Yeah, this guy.
Let me do dot. Hold on. Control dot. Okay, it's not working. It's persistent. So,
Yeah, this guy.
okay.
Okay. So now what we are doing, we are getting the inner exception from the constructor of a child class
Mm-hmm.
and passing it to the parent class.
Okay. So we're going
Why
to the
we are
next.
not giving a parameter alias? Because the parameter alias and the parameter name are the same. So we are
Okay.
not aliasing it. Yeah, now it's ready.
So this
Slap
is good.
that body from line 16 to 18 together because
Okay.
they don't have anything. Yeah, just slap them together.
Oh, put them together.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You know,
hold on.
yeah, give it an opening. Yeah, here.
Open. Okay, like this. You want it. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, just
That's
go
good.
to the
Let
perfect.
me
Yeah,
save it. Okay, save. And go back to that one that we were working on.
go back to the test. Uh-huh.
Okay, was it this one? No, it's not this one.
The other one. Yeah.
This one. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Now it should know. Just control dot.
Control dot. Okay, so that one. Refugee. The second one?
Mm-hmm. Space.
Okay.
And you will see, yeah, it will give you a hint. Just tab.
Tab.
Hmm. Yeah, you
Okay.
don't need to type everything because it knows the type. It
Oh, okay,
suggests
gotcha.
the name. Yeah, initialize it with equals new.
Okay, equals new. Shouldn't that be to the next line?
Hmm. Yeah, from next line because it's going to be too long.
New. Failed refugee? No, they don't.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
Refugee storage exception? SQL exception?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh, so that's good. It's giving me the hints.
Since right hand side is clear, we don't need the type in the left hand side. Just make it var.
Okay. Var.
Yeah, I meant get rid of failed refugee storage exception in the left hand side of the equal sign.
Oh, this one.
Not this one. This is a name. Just get rid of the type.
The SQL exception.
I I can do a quick code drop for you. So yeah, just type. Now we need to wrap this in the dependency exception.
Okay.
So how are we going to do that? We are going to go to the exceptions folder one more time.
Failed exception or the other one?
Yeah, just go to the folder and add a new type there, new class.
Oh,
Yeah,
exception? No,
mhm.
okay. No class.
New class and say refugee dependency exception.
See the exception?
Exception. Yeah, right. Yeah,
Alright.
to
And then now we're gonna do the same thing. Add a name. Okay.
inherit from exceptions. inherit. Do you remember how we did the inheritance? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
with the previous.
Did you public?
No, brother. No.
No,
This
we
is
do
the
the
thing with colon. Yeah.
this one.
With
Alright.
exception. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need to get
Okay,
rid of
fair.
S here.
Okay, and then it does it itself after it's added. Okay. Okay, there you go.
Okay. Create a constructor.
Which is the base, right?
Yeah, in the body of the class. CTOR. Mm-hmm. Tab twice.
Okay, there you go. Fine.
Okay. So now our constructor receives exception. You know, uh, with X. So
Okay, access.
go inside the parentheses because we are passing the parameter here, declaring the parameter.
And we're doing exception.
Exception, yeah. And the name would be inner exception.
Inner with an E?
Exception.
With
Yeah,
an
yeah, yeah.
E, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need a comma in that? No.
Yeah, just pass. Yeah, just create a base just comma,
Okay.
colon.
Okay. Comma. Oh, no, not that is the other one.
Base.
Exception, right? Oh, no, that's the message.
So the message would be,
So I go to the next line.
yeah, you need to colon, brother. After the message, yeah, and you go to a new line. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
After the message, you need colon because it's a parameter alias. It doesn't know. Yeah, just
Okay.
here. Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go. Now I
Like
know
that.
where it is. And the message is going to be fail? No.
So the message says refugee dependency error occurred.
Refugee. Okay. Like that.
Like that, yes. And comma,
Comma.
contact support.
Contact.
Oh.
What is wrong with it? Spelling. Contact. My bad.
Support. No problem, brother. Okay, so we pass as a second parameter the inner exception. Yeah, just give it a comma after the double quote and say inner
Comma
exception.
after. Comma, then
Inner.
inner exception.
Mm-hmm.
This first one, okay.
This guy. Yeah,
And
correct.
then we get this together.
Mm-hmm. Slap them together.
Like that.
Give it one space. It's too
Okay.
close. Okay.
Alright, and
Save
let me
it.
save it. So we have everything saved, and then we go back to the refugee server. Oh, not
Of
that
course,
one,
brother.
the second one.
Mm-hmm. Just say var expected
Var expected refugee.
refugee dependency exception.
exception, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Exception. Yeah, and yeah, just yeah, equals.
Do we do the set error or no?
No, it's not a method. It's just a we are creating a new object from.
Oh
Yeah, just
no.
say new.
Mm-hmm.
Refugee dependency exception. That's what we created.
The refugee dependent exception, right? This one.
Yeah, this guy.
Should
So it
we put it?
receives.
Should we put it on a new line or is it good? Looks like it's good. It's 84 characters.
You need to pass inner exception as well.
Okay.
Yeah, open parentheses. Pass
Inner
failed refugee exception.
pass.
Yeah, just say failed refugee exception.
Yeah. Failed refugee exception.
Yeah, the object, the second one,
Oh, the second one.
this guy.
Failed refugee storage exception. Okay. I'm going to do this. Okay.
Yeah, you're right, brother.
That's
Okay,
good. And now we're
that's
going to
good, but give it a new line after equals. You know?
give it a new line. Okay. That's
Okay,
good.
brother.
Now we're gonna go to the when.
Yeah, let me look at my roadmap. So what we
Okay.
have done, we have wrapped the dependency exception, and finally we need to set up the datetime broker to throw that exception.
Okay.
Okay, go to Visual Studio, and
Alright.
in the given section, we are not in the
Oh, still
invent
on the
section.
given? Okay. Okay.
Okay, give it a new line. Yeah, say this this
Oh,
datetime
this.
broker,
Yes.
datetime broker,
Time broker. Oh,
dot
verify.
setup.
Oh no. Setup. Oh, setup is okay. This one,
No, setup. It's just setup without
right? Oh,
set.
set up. Okay.
And break parentheses.
Parentheses.
Okay, broker, fat arrow broker, get current datetime. Say broker.
Broker.
Fat arrow
Oh, broker. Set error.
from the new line broker dot get current datetime.
Broker. Oh, get. And daytime offset? Oh no, we don't do the offset.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah, this guy. Since this is a method, you call it. You use parentheses.
Parentheses.
And at the end, return throws async. At the no, not from here.
Oh,
Just
okay.
get out of these two. Yeah, here.
Okay.
Dot. Yeah,
Ta.
dot throws async.
Oh. Oh.
Throws
Close.
async.
Open.
Control dot.
Control dot.
Oh, it doesn't have it. Okay, just make it throws. Just say
Throws.
it throws without async. Yeah.
Like that?
And in the parentheses, say SQL exception.
Right here? Or no? Right
No, yeah, you should open a new parenthesis here.
here. Okay. Then that's SQL.
SQL exception.
Is it the second one, right?
Yeah, because it throws the
Floor,
object.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Got it. and then give it a
Okay.
line.
Now our given section is ready. Go to the when section.
Okay, go to the line.
Say value task
Value.
of refugee. You know these angle brackets. Greater. Yeah, this guy.
Refugee.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And you say add refugee task. Give it a space. Yeah, give it a space.
Add refugee.
Task. Mm-hmm.
Is the ad supposed to be capital or lowercase?
Now lowercase.
Okay. Refugee. Path.
Equals. Yeah, go to the new line and say this refugee service. This refugee service. Mm-hmm.
Refugee
Yeah,
service? Okay.
exactly. Yeah, just tab. Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
Then section is ready. Go
Okay.
to the then. Yeah, here and say await,
Oh, wait.
await, assert. This guy dot throws async.
So,
Yeah, you don't need e.
what does it
Lesser
mean?
and greater sign. Yeah, we specify the type. Which type of exception we are expecting? It's a refugee dependency exception, right?
Refugee dependency exception.
This guy, yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah. Open parentheses, and we have here lambda expression. So you create, yeah, you open one more parenthesis and close it.
What is this?
Inside, no, inside, inside.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
What's
you
that
need to
say?
open it. Yeah, and after the closing, yeah, the first closing, give it a fat arrow and say, give it a fat arrow. Yeah,
Okay,
from
this
here.
one.
Uh-huh.
Arrow.
Mm-hmm. This, or not this, but add refugee task. Give it a new line.
Add
Refugee
refugee
task
path.
dot as task.
Not add dot as task. Well, we did it already.
Yeah, you don't need that. You don't need a second dot here. Yeah, and give it a semicolon at the end of the bracket. We are done with this statement, so
Okay.
uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. And what you should do, you should
Hmm.
also verify that logging broker is called once.
One. Okay. Okay.
Go to the new line, brother. Go to the new line. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, go to the new line and we say this
Okay.
logging broker.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dot verify.
Verify. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Inside that verify, we have two things.
This is
The first
broker.
one is broker. Yeah, fat
Then
arrow. Yeah. Just yeah, go to the new line and we say broker dot log critical this time.
dot log. What critical was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we open yeah, this guy. Yeah, just close it. Yeah, and go inside and say,
Inside this one?
yeah, it is same exception as
Yes.
it
Yes.
dot.
What the heck?
Yeah, it doesn't know yet. You need to bring the namespace. It,
It
it,
is
it. Yeah, just say control dot.
control. Oh,
Yeah, see, it says using mock. Do you want
okay.
to mock?
Oh, that's what mock is for. Okay.
Okay. Open parentheses and say same exception as.
Open parentheses.
hmm Open and close parentheses. Yeah.
Okay. And then we're saying here.
Same exception as.
Same.
Yeah, this
The
guy.
capital. Same
Yeah.
exception as.
Yeah. Do
Okay.
you remember we have
Yeah, yeah.
created this method,
Mm-hmm.
and it gets the expected exception as a parameter. Open new. Yeah. Open new bracket here. Yeah, and say expected exception. Do you remember expected refugee dependency exception there
Expected.
in the
Oh, yeah.
middle?
Yeah, expected over here.
Not this one. Yeah, this guy.
This one.
Nah, yeah, the longer one.
Oh, the dependency one? Okay. Expected refugee dependency exception.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, just you open it two parentheses and forgot to close them. So close them. Just yeah, one more time.
Oh, another one? Okay.
Okay. Go to the next here.
Do we have
Go to
to give a comma
uh-huh.
to the third one?
Uh-huh.
And then go to the next line. Okay.
Yeah. And say times once.
Okay, times. Right here. Dot. Like that.
Okay. Like that, yeah.
And then do we add this dot? This dot? No, we don't do that, do we?
We should verify that datetime broker is called once as well.
Okay.
Yeah, just go here, yeah, and say
Dot.
this datetime broker.
And broker. Mock.
Mm-hmm. Dot
Dot.
verify.
Verify. And we just call once, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh.
Broker. Okay. Give it a fat arrow and say broker.get current datetime offset. Like this.
Get data? No, broker dot get current data offset.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, open and close brackets because it's method we are calling it, right?
yeah.
Don't forget to close it. Give it a comma and times once. Oh, you don't, yeah. It doesn't expect any parameter. So times dot once. Right, brother. Okay, cool.
Anything else? We're good? Or we
Yeah,
need more?
we still need more.
Okay.
We should verify that our storage broker is never called when such case happens.
Okay. So now we're gonna go to the next
Oh,
one.
come on. Hello. Yeah, just say, yeah, we never call it because we are throwing SQL exception from datetime broker. Do you remember?
Okay. And call never.
Okay, say this
Uh,
storage broker.
so let's book them off.
Not verify. Okay, broker dot insert refugee async. It is any. It is any. Look, it is any.
Right there.
It is any type of. So the type of is greater and lesser sign. Refugee.
Refugee dependency, right?
No, refugee.
Just refugee, okay.
It's any type of refugee.
Okay.
And after greater sign, close, open and close parentheses because it's a method. Okay, don't forget to close. Go to the next. Yeah, just go to the next. Yeah, here, comma.
Next. And then we do hold never.
Times once.
Never. Times once?
Times never. Sorry.
Never, okay.
Okay, everything is ready now. And in that order, verify that no other calls are done.
No, the calls are done, okay. So we're doing this dot, what's the name called?
Logging broker.
This logging. No. Not call.
Yeah, this guy.
And then we do this dot storage. And we do this date. Dot verify. There we go. I know.
Okay.
And I gotta save it. Okay. Should I run the test now? Okay. Test Explorer. I don't know test. So it should be the fail test, right?
Yeah, it should fail. Technically, it should fail. Because we still don't know how to handle that.
Oh, it says none passed, one failed.
Okay, let's go to what
So
is failed then.
Okay. Keep going. Oh, okay. Yep, it did fail. Error occurred in login async.
Yeah, click on that and let's see the error message. Error. Let's see the error.
Hold on, I gotta go back. Okay, so it said, okay, here we go.
Oops. See what it says?
It says failed, expected type of blah, 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 blah. Actual type of method size. The type error, blah, blah, was thrown. Okay. SQL client. Okay.
Okay, just commit it and push it, give it to me.
Okay. Hold on, let me go to the, which one is this? Not that one, this one. Okay, so copy this one. Okay, copy. Go here. Paste. Fail. On the back, okay. Okay, so it says successful. So now we go here and start sharing my screen.
Okay, let me share my screen now. Visual Studio 2022 preview. Let me open the project first.
Okay. Did you update your Visual Studio?
Yeah, it
That's
finally
good. Okay.
is updated. Yeah.
Did they ask you to upgrade or anything?
No, I don't know. I just updated the version. Let's see what it says.
No. Okay.
Okay, now I got the project ready.
You have my project out.
Let me pull the latest changes. So I have your exceptions here.
Okay. Yeah, there's exceptions.
Okay, let me run it.
We should have 9 past 1 fair.
Okay.
Do not run.
Okay, everything is good now. So what I would do, I go to Refugee service here.
Mm-hmm.
I go to so right now this validates when we are hitting this guy.
Mm-hmm.
When we are hitting this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Look, when we are hitting this guy, is throwing our SQL exception.
Okay.
So when we throw SQL exception, we go to try catch.
Mm-hmm.
We stop here and we catch it. Say SQL exception.
Okay.
Yeah, catch SQL exception. You mean yeah? Suggest some name. Okay, didn't want to suggest. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I wrap it in my own type. So I say var failed refugee refugee storage exception
Mm-hmm.
new failed refugee storage exception. I pass SQL exception in here, so it's more yeah, it's good. What I would do, I throw create and log critical dependency exception. So this is a new method that we are
Mm-hmm.
going to create, and I pass this guy. So I can create using this generate method.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's respect the order.
Yeah,
So it doesn't return exception here. It returns refugee dependency
mm-hmm.
exception, and it
Okay.
doesn't only get this guy. It gets anything from exception type, and I say exception here. Exception. Okay. So what it does, it creates new refugee dependency exception.
Mm-hmm.
I call it refugee this way, and on the left hand side of equals, I say new this guy, and I pass what is passed as a parameter
Okay.
exception. And what I would do, I say this dot login broker dot log error, not log error, but log critical. Log critical refugee this guy, this exception.
Mm-hmm.
And I return refugee this guy. So this is one liner and we're good to go. Oh, could you see my screen well?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So yeah, it should technically pass.
Okay.
Let's run it. Okay, it's good to go.
Oh,
I
that's good.
can copy this. I can do this and pass. Okay, brother. Since this test is done, I have something to ask from you.
Okay.
So, could you please pull the latest changes and do a quick code drop for us until the next session?
A quick code drop.
Code drop commit, you know?
Oh, okay, right now you want me to do it?
No, yeah, when you have free time after the session, because
Okay.
you see what you wrote here has some things that can be changed. For example, you can remove these unused using statements, right?
Okay.
How you can do it, you can create. Yeah, I'll show you one more. I'll show you right now so that you can replay the video if you have some
Okay.
questions, right? Okay, so
Okay.
you go to the using statements and you say control dot remove unnecessary usings. You say yes.
Okay.
This is multi-liner. Give it a new line from here.
Okay.
Okay, this feels good. Okay, here you need to give this guy a new line here. This
Okay.
is this is one statement, but they are in the same line. Give it a tab. Now give this here tab.
Okay, I got you.
Give tab here.
Mm-hmm.
Give tab to this guy.
And it's at the
Make it
time.
go new line here. So now this should be like this stairs, right?
Okay.
Give it a new
Oh.
tab. Give it a new line. Give it a tab. So this is beautiful now.
Oh, I see. Because
Give it
everything
a tab.
look together.
Okay. Yeah. And you don't need this line as well. And I
Okay.
think. Yeah, I can commit this real quick, but I want you to do that because you need to get good at formatting the code, right?
Yep, yep.
So yeah,
So
if
just
you need,
so
yeah,
just write the code row for it.
yeah, make such changes, and like this, say code drop, say format test, for example.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
format
And
test.
just do commit push, but don't create a PR for
No,
it.
no, not PR, not PR yet.
Okay.
We still need to handle a couple of exceptions together.
Okay.
Yeah, after that we can create the PR.
Okay.
And I guess, yeah, let me push.
Okay.
Yeah, after that we are going to work on the API, and yeah, we will have our from database to the API all the way. We will have all the journey.
Okay.
Okay, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very happy about that today's session. It was very productive.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
How do
looking
you think
forward.
I'm doing?
Yeah, yeah, you're good, brother. You're good.
Okay.
Just
Thank you.
yeah, just review a lot of stuff that you have learned. I remember you read all the W3 schools website,
Yeah.
about
Mhm.
the C sharp. Yeah,
Mhm.
just revise, brother.
Okay.
Always revise. Yeah, don't forget the basics, the
Okay.
methods, the parameters, the
Mhm.
aliases.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay. Gotcha. All
okay,
right.
brother. Take care. See you
You
later.
too. Bye bye.